Monday, October 6th. And Emma, could you please take the roll call?
Margie Davy.
Here.
Vic Oliver.
Here.
Jacob Claymeyer.
Here.
Lisa Moore. Alyssa Ranke.
Here.
Jaden Zern.
Here.
Brad Spanbauer.
Here.
Amy Schuler.
Here.
Paul Trader. All right, 7 present. We have quorum.
Thank you. I see no one here, so we won't be having public comment tonight. We'll move on to approval of the minutes from our September 4th meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Everybody in favor of approving the minutes as written, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Great. Sustainable activities and events. Do we have some?
Yeah, it seems like next weekend there's a lot going on among other weekends. So starting on Saturday the 11th, there's an Oshkosh Seed Savers event where they're working at the Garden of Edna to mulch some of their seed producing beds. There's also on that Saturday the 11th a donation day for the Teacher's Closet, who supplies teachers with used items, so anything that could be useful in a classroom they would appreciate there. Repair Cafe is going on in Neenah, where you can get all sorts of different things repaired by volunteers. That's at, sorry, I think I missed the times. Oshkosh Seed Saver event, Garden of Edna, 9 to 11 a.m. Donation day at Teacher's Closet, 10 to 2 p.m. Repair Cafe Neenah, 11 to 2:30 at the public library in Neenah. Winnebago County, I guess that's somewhat Oshkosh. Let's see, the Alley Cat bike race is at 5 p.m. on that Saturday as well at the Opera House Square. Going into the Sunday, the 12th, there's a vermiculture class that's worm composting for healthy soils, 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. at the Oshkosh Tool Library. The Bowen Street Flea Market is happening 10 to 2 p.m. Sunday the 12th as well at Bowen Street Repeats. A lot of different artists and used items there, as well as vintage items. Seeds and Cider, a stewardship celebration put on by Urban Ecology Oshkosh, is going on from 5 to 8 p.m. Friday the 17th at the County Park Beach Pavilion. Also, yeah, so this next week, the following weekend, there's a ton of seed collection stuff, which is super exciting because that's the time of the year it is. There's also, the seed collection workshop, 9 a.m. to noon, Saturday the 18th at Gottfried Prairie, put on by Wild Ones as well. And then Oshkosh Seed Savers are also having a drinks and snacks social, 4 to 6 p.m. Saturday the 18th. I know you have to register for that one, so look up Oshkosh Seed Savers for more details there. The Slow Roll community bike ride is happening at 5:30 p.m. Tuesday the 21st, and that's at Greens at West Haven Golf Course. So it's a nice family-friendly bike event. I think they're going to bike around the actual golf course, so that's something novel. Oshkosh Seed Savers are also working 4 to 6 p.m. at Garden of Edna, both Thursday the 23rd and Wednesday the 29th. So great way to learn how to garden and get some use of tools and be of service to a cool seed library. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
Can you tell us where we'd find the Oshkosh Tool Library?
yeah, it's all the way behind Tequiza Mexican restaurant near the movie theater. Yep, Suite R. You'll see a sign above the door.
Great,
Yep.
thank you. It's something new, so I wasn't sure we all knew where to go. And also, we'll be at the Farmers Market. The Sustainability Board will be there this Saturday from 8 till 12:30-ish. Okay.
There's also, the library's having a Halloween costume exchange, or trade, or whatever. I'm cleaning out my basement, so. that's
Okay,
something else.
there's a lot of things going on at the library, too.
Yes.
It's hard to keep track of everything this time of year because everybody's celebrating harvest. Okay, let's go on then to the Comprehensive Energy Plan. Discussion and action. This is the plan that was presented to us last month that we sort of fell in love with. I understand there was some additional feedback.
Yeah, so this is the final. Pale Blue Dot gave us like a list of some changes. If you're all interested in that, I can run through those quick just so you know what's been changed. Otherwise, it's really just some numbers have changed. A lot of what Ted had talked about last month, just finalizing things, is really all that had been edited. So I don't know if there's any like big outstanding questions tonight.
Anybody have anything?
I saw the changes to all the buildings have listed out how many therms and how many kilowatt hours they're using and just straight numbers per year. And so, yeah, it looked good.
Awesome. Yeah, so some of it looks like the biggest change is they realized they did a calculation wrong, so some of the priority buildings had changed. From my understanding, it just kind of updated, some of the ROI calculations, and then just priority is going from a priority 1 to maybe a priority 3 or priority 3 to something different. So.
And these are the buildings that we'd be putting solar panels on? Is that what the priority is?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. Thanks. Anybody else?
Not related specifically to the plan, but I guess my question is so what's next? What's kind of the next steps for this after this?
Yep, so after hopefully you all approve it tonight, I believe next week it'll be going to council, and I did draft a memo for this for the board tonight. That's probably just going to change a little bit, geared more towards council, including that presentation that Ted had gave last month, just kind of giving some background of that. I don't believe that he will be doing any sort of presentation for council now, so it'll just be more so looking for them to recommend and approve it as well.
Okay. So our mission tonight is to accept this plan so it can move on to council.
Correct, yep.
Does anybody want to look through the whole plan up here before we make a motion to approve it?
I think if it was just clarifying some details and updating some numbers to have more accurate estimates and suggestions for priority buildings, I'm fine with the review we had last time and the presentation. Do you need a motion?
Mm-hmm, I do.
Can I motion to approve the plan?
You certainly may. Thank you.
Second.
Is there any discussion on this? All right. Call the roll, please.
Margie Davy,
Yes.
Vic Oliver,
Yes.
Jacob Claymeyer,
Yes.
Alyssa Renke,
Yes.
Jaden Zern,
Yes.
Brad Spanbauer,
Aye.
Amy Schuler.
Yes.
All right, 7 approved. It looks like we're moving forward with it.
Tough to tell the professional among us, huh? Our next up is our discussion of the Summer Farmers Market, which would be our last one this year on this Saturday. And I don't know who volunteered for this.
So it looks like, from my notes from the August 4th meeting, I have Vic and Alyssa, and then maybe Jake, if you're available still to work this weekend.
I do not remember me.
I also wrote down Vic, Jake, Alyssa from the August 9th meeting.
Yeah, I can definitely be there.
Yeah, I can be there for at least help us set up. Yeah.
Awesome, thanks.
Mhm.
That sounds like I have to do it then. That would be great.
We would appreciate it.
Okay.
If you need a fourth, I can come too, but I'll have to do it for the second half.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Can anyone? I unfortunately cannot be there, but can anyone else be there Saturday for part of the time? I don't think so.
All right.
So we've got Vic and Jake setting up. So you'll take stuff for it or pick it up?
Yeah,
for-
I'll pick up all the stuff. I can even bring
You've
it
got-
back too.
We've got bags now, our own bags.
So excited.
Yes, I knew you would be. Okay, and then Melissa, if you want to get there a little bit later, because you're looking like you want to sleep a little more.
I definitely have had a rough couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I'll try to get there before 10.
Sure.
I won't be happy, but I'll be there. No. So early. Okay, and so Vic's gonna bring the stuff and set up, and you're gonna get stuck with taking it back too, probably. Is that okay? Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I've done it by myself before. I'll survive. Do we have weights? That would be my only question. Or do I need to go
Yes.
pick them up?
No, we
We
have
have them.
weight. That's what I said. We've got the bags for weights.
Oh, that's what you meant.
That's what I
Okay.
meant, yeah.
I'm so sorry. I misunderstood.
We also have rocks for weighing stuff down. but
Perfect.
Yes, we have our own official
Beautiful.
bags now.
Then
We
I'm
should
all
probably
good.
write property of City of Oshkosh or something on those.
I will do that, yes.
Okay, and of course, it will be very interesting and everybody should come.
Yes.
It's the last market, right?
Yes, no.
Until-
it's
Well,
runs
for
through the-
us,
For
yeah.
us, it is,
Oh,
yeah.
for us,
Yeah.
okay.
I
It
think
goes
it
through
runs through the
Halloween.
29th.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. It's also Day of the Dead at the museum on Saturday, so there's lots of opportunities to be out and about with everything you had and those things.
Busy weekend.
Yeah. Moving on then, if there's no questions. Sustainability plan, staff update on that.
So I just want to thank the subcommittee again for all of their hours of working on providing comments and edits and formatting suggestions. It was very much appreciated and saved staff time. Staff had reviewed all of those edits and also added just some additional feedback for the consultant. They have all of those updates now, and staff has not met with them yet. They're still in the process of, just reviewing them, and we do have a check-in within the next couple of weeks to just go over possibly the next steps and what the remaining timeline would be for that. So
Just curious, when were they submitted back to Grafe? Approximately? Like a week ago?
maybe like a week and a half, week ago. Yeah,
I
Okay.
think your target was the 29th, wasn't it?
I believe so. It took us a little bit internally to find time to review it, but we did get that to them, I believe, at least a little over a week ago.
And then you're going to meet with them again in a couple of weeks, but they will have taken that kind of template chapter that the subcommittee worked on, and they're going to then kind of model the other chapters off of that, correct?
Yeah.
Making the edits and adjustments.
Either that, we are kind of going to leave it up to them if they want to utilize, if they think they can tackle, all of the chapters utilizing that model chapter, or if we'll need to meet after each chapter. If they
Got
want
it.
to proceed, just what that updated scope and timeline will look like, that's really what that check-in will be with them. So hopefully next month I'll have some more updates on those next steps on that.
So we shouldn't really expect a plan to be moving forward in the next month. It'll be more the logistics behind making it move forward, right?
Correct. So I'm assuming, if they move forward with working on updating this chapter and maybe the remaining chapters, we probably won't have any, draft for the board to review for the next, month or two.
Okay, thank you, Emma.
Yeah.
Okay, we're all the way down to agenda items for future meeting. We have down already resiliency, rain barrel credits, WLGCC updates, terrace trees. Is there anything else that anybody would like to bring forward for a future meeting, not necessarily the next meeting?
I have something, I think it was earlier this year, we had gone through, or maybe late last year, we had gone through a little bit of the trees and vegetation chapter to look at some of those edits. And then I believe it was going to either the Plan Commission or another committee to review. They were planning an update as well. So if the city could provide any updates on where that's at, that'd be appreciated.
Are you talking like tree protection zones, or like the landscaping?
The
points?
We, I think, approved the tree protection zones. No, it was the tree protection zones and the landscaping points were both.
Yeah.
No, sorry. I'm recalling now exactly. The landscaping points we did modify. The tree protection zones were in chapter 26, and I don't think those were yet modified and approved by city council.
So, yeah, just an update. The landscaping points, I do have those edits. There's been a little bit of a holdup on the zoning code updates. Usually when we do that, we run all of them together. We just haven't had the chance to do that yet. I know we're kind of in the process of hopefully, now proceeding with that. There's just been some obstacles that have came up with moving forward with those, but I will definitely keep you updated if that, happens in the near future, because I do have those edits, and I know we had someone from the county come and speak, so I think those are in a good spot for when we are ready to proceed. The tree protection zones and everything related to Chapter 26, as a reminder, Parks and Forestry is working on that, like a strategic plan or like an urban forestry plan right now, in which they were looking into Chapter 26. I can see if I can get an update for the next SAB meeting, if that would be something that you would like. I'm not as big of a part in that, but I can definitely reach out to Travis and see if he has any information on that.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
I was going to ask a similar question because I'd reached out to Ray about that, and he said that they were working on the chapter and that something would be coming to SAB soon.
Okay.
But he didn't offer a ton of detail, and maybe they just weren't at that point just yet. But yeah, it might be good to kind of, he seemed to allude that would be coming to us.
Okay.
So it might be good to just kind of check in and see where that's at. If we've done, if we've already sort of laid out language for tree protection zones and other things that might kind of fit in that, if it's a chapter rewrite or whatever, it might be good to just make sure we're all on the same page. So
Yeah, definitely. I'll reach out to them and see if I can get something for next meeting or send an email or something like that. So.
And Kim did reach out to me and told me that they are working on the whole zoning code thing, but they do want to put everything all together to bring it to the Plan Commission so that it can all be done at once, which only makes sense. So depending on what other issues are in there, that could be extending the timeline on what we're looking for, so.
Sure. One other thing that made me think of is just, because it's near the end of the year, maybe reviewing goals might be a good agenda item too.
Can we do that in a workshop, please?
Yes, would we rather do that in December or January? Does anybody have any preference on that?
it might be good in December to kind of review, and then in January to
Adjust.
set new or kind of
That sounds
plan
good,
for
yeah.
the future.
Okay. That makes sense. All right. Anything else?
Just if we get updates on the, unless that's, I don't, what does WLGCCC stand for again?
Wisconsin League of Government.
Yeah, Wisconsin
Local Government
yeah.
Climate Coalition.
Okay, not that, I just want to make sure I wasn't saying it again, but whenever there is an update for the redevelopment, new development, phosphorus and sediment removal requirements.
Oh, yes.
Just hearing where that's kind of sitting.
Good call.
Did that go to council?
Yes.
It did.
Yeah, so that got approved
Oh, cool.
as scenario 5, I believe.
I don't recall what those were, but I
Yeah.
don't believe we suggested. scenario
Basically, the
five.
council looked over all of our suggestions and said, we're going to do it our way. So, thank you for that, council.
There was much discussion. I think considering all of the information that had been brought, because I know Plan Commission also saw it and suggested a different scenario, but with some modifications. Others at the table I know brought up different points, and we ended up landing on 5, which had I would say it had a mix of 1 and a mix of 3.
I don't remember what those numbers were, so.
We could talk about it next time. We can go over the specifics.
Okay.
So, an update on that. All right. We're now scheduled through like next July. Does anybody else have anything? Okay, well then with that, I would say our next meeting will be on Monday, November 3rd. We'll probably have snow by then. And,
Don't say it.
well, let's see, right? It's like for Halloween, you either have to wear a really warm costume or you can go as a ballerina. You know, it's like it's never in between. Okay, anybody have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Thank you.